Here's the Week 10 injuries that we're tracking. Brock Purdy has been trying to work his way back from this toe injury. By the way, when asked about this recently, Kyle Shanahan said it's probably something he just has to deal with all year. James Cook with the ankle, although he returned back to practice after missing Wednesday in some limited capacity on Thursday. Rico Dowdle, Alvin Kamara with an ankle, Aaron Jones with that shoulder injury. Garrett Wilson is back at practice. Aaron Glenn did say this morning that he expects all their injured players to be getting on the right side of things for this weekend's game. So obviously that includes Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze with an ankle and heel injury, DJ Moore with a hip and groin, Brian Thomas Jr. dealing with the low high ankle sprain, as we called it, or they called it. Harold Fannin Jr. with a hamstring as well.
I just got a notification. He returned to practice today. So Fannin back out there. So sorry, Jay, you're going to have to face the Fanler.
Oh, great. I'm terrified. Yeah, you can have him. I'll have Jackson Smith and Jigba on the other side.
I will say the Jets defense is so bad against tight ends, he might have like a 14-point.
It's a little annoying. Yeah,
Things are lining up for him.
It's fine.
No one believed in us.
Yes.
It's fine.
Come on. I'm just saying, Jay, you have a lot to lose here. I've got nothing to lose.
That's fine.
Here's the latest on Rhamondre Stevenson. He didn't practice on Friday. Looking like another Travion Henderson start, but I think the question is, what does that mean?
I'm at running back 17. He played 75% of the snaps. Now, listen, you don't like this matchup against Tampa Bay. Buccaneers allowed the 5th fewest rushing yards to opposing running backs, but they do give up the most receiving yards to opposing running backs. So the hope here is that they get Travion Henderson in space, and Drake May can do a couple of dump-offs here, and we can see the big playability that we saw at Ohio State, that we saw in the preseason as well. For those that are truly desperate, Terrell Jennings, he's my running back 34, got 12 touches last week, including Connor, 50% of the team's red zone rushes. It's weird. They just don't seem to trust Henderson in close, and so Jennings ended up getting the score last
Henderson
week.
At all.
No, they've done everything they can not to play him. The fact that Terrell Jennings is getting this many touches when Rhamondre's hurt. Terrell Jennings might be like the sleeper anytime touchdown play of the weekend.
You're just like, are the Patriots just like, hey, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, you out there? Hey, Corey Dillon, want to come back? LeGarrette Blount. Yeah, exactly. James White, what's going on? What's the haps? Anything.
Anyone but Travion Henderson right now. So
it's so weird. Jonas Gray, all's forgiven. Come back.
Looks like Kayshon Boutte as well, guys, will most likely not be playing this week. Pop Douglas, a little bit of a bump for him.
Where's Stephon Diggs gone? Where has he gone? He had 200-yard games back-to-back against the Panthers and the Bills. All right, he's back. Stephon Diggs, top 10 wide receiver. He's basically done nothing ever since then. He's gone to the end zone.
Solid. He just hasn't had any big splash plays. He hasn't had, just massive numbers.
14 yards.
He's had a couple of games where like in the 80s or something like that.
7 for 69.
Yeah, he doesn't run all the routes. No, when you think Stephon Diggs, you're like, oh, he's always out there. He's not. So that's part of it too. Andrew asked us, guys, Henderson, Monangai, or Aaron Jones in a full PPR. Well, we don't know Aaron Jones' status officially.
That's true. We don't know Aaron Jones's.
Check the latest.
I think the answer has to still be Henderson here because we expect DeAndre Swift to come back. We don't know the status yet of Aaron Jones. He's been a limited practice participant, but it always makes me nervous. But I think here again, I have Henderson at 17. I'm banking on them using him in the passing game, and also I'm banking on the Buccaneers off of the bye, getting their offense fixed and being able to score points here, and so they'll have to throw. That Drake May and company will have to throw.
Aaron Jones is saying he expects to play, even though he's been banged up this week. So we'll see. Factor that into your decision as well.
That would be good. But Henderson, I think, is still my answer there.
Our next one here, guys.
No, I agree. Aaron Jones.
I don't feel great about it.
Yeah. It just reminds me when CeeDee Lamb said, I'm good, I'm all good. And then he had a high ankle sprain and was out for 3 weeks. Sometimes players are not the best diagnosis.
No, never listen to players. Yeah. Never listen to players.
Our next group here, guys, Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin have yet to practice this week. So the injured Bucks stay injured. This Chris Godwin injury is lingering. The Bucky Irving injury is lingering. I guess the biggest new question is, Matthew, is Sean Tucker's workload going to continue to go upwards?
I think so. Played 38% of the team's running back touches in Week 8 before the bye. And Rachaad White hasn't been great here, right? So, look, again, you probably have to start him because I don't know, he's going to be a starting running back. But there is cause for concern. Sean Tucker continuing to eat into his workload. And then this matchup with New England, right? Patriots allowed the 4th fewest fantasy points to running backs. No running back has rushed for more than 50 yards against the Patriots this year. So you're hoping that Rachaad White gets some passes and falls into the end zone. But I don't know that you feel great about this matchup or the fact that he's going to get all the work. Because, again, we think Tucker's a good player. And when you're getting like almost 40% of the team's running back touches, like, so.
Regular Josh asks, with the
And to be
annoying...
clear, Josh, you can call yourself regular Josh, but you need to show up to really be able to. I think that
This
should
is
be
effort.
Yeah, you're pending regular Josh. We haven't seen you that often.
Maybe he's just a regular Josh.
Maybe he's a lurker.
Yes.
Maybe he's just normal Josh, like
Yes.
mid-pack George.
Just a casual Josh.
Just a casual
Yes.
Josh. Like, nothing exciting Josh. It's kind of a normal Josh.
With the annoying
All right.
Bucky Irving setback, who do you prefer rest of the season, Bucky or Rico in PPR?
I think it's got to be Rico. He's healthy.
Rico's like
I
essentially
mean,
an
we just don't
RB1
know
right
when
now.
Bucky's coming back.
I mean,
Yeah.
legitimately.
Rico Dowdle's the truth.
I do like regular Josh's avatar, though. Like, it's
that
an
a
old
Game Boy?
Game Boy.
Wow.
Yes, it's an old
Throwback.
Nintendo Game Boy. Like an old school one. Yeah. It's pretty good,
like
I
it.
think.
Our next one here, guys. DeAndre Swift is back practicing in full. He is going to
We
play.
have Monungai.
But, Jay, do you think you could still start Monungai? Desperation flex? The Giants' run defense is that bad at times.
I think he can, but again, obviously his impact is going to be significantly diluted by the return of DeAndre Swift. Just given the matchup, given the fact that the Bears are 4.5-point favorites at home against that run defense, it's probably going to be a poor man's Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery type situation. But, you can start David Montgomery pretty much every week. You can probably start Monungai this week.
Yeah, I mean, my prediction is going to be somewhere like 60-40, 65-35 in favor of Swift. But when
Bet
you
he
think
scores.
about right,
I bet
there you
he
go. I
scores,
mean,
right.
Giants give up rushing touchdowns at the 5th highest rate, and so Monungai, a week after. By the way, and we showed the video on Monday, right? He not only did he rush for 177 yards, he got the game ball, and the team went crazy for him.
Yeah.
Like, this is a 7th-round rookie.
Right.
Seems to be, really well liked on the team. Like, you see the interviews, really humble kid. And so I think just from a building a culture, I know this is going to sound insane, right? But from a building team culture, that's what Ben Johnson's trying to do. He's trying to, change the culture at the Bears. After a kid does that and gets the game ball and the whole team goes crazy for him, you're not suddenly like, nope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Again,
agree.
DeAndre Swift can't lose his job. You also don't want to have a veteran lose his job because he was out.
Yep.
But I think Monungai has earned a bigger role going forward from his performance on the field and just, thinking logically. Swift has had this groin injury now for almost a month.
Yeah.
And even if he's back, you don't want to. The Bears are in the thick of this here. So they
Swift might have saw that performance and was like, I'm practicing this week.
Damn
That's what
right.
it felt like.
1,000%.
You're back Thursday. You've been practicing on Thursday in weeks.
Oh, yeah. Like you saw Jay hosting and you're
no
like,
shot.
I got to get back there.
100%.
I'm still trying to win that Peacocky as
Yes.
best host of Fantasy Football Happy
And
Hour.
it's a tight race
It
right
is.
now.
Listen, Ben Johnson, if you're watching, don't listen to Matthew. Give DeAndre Swift, give him Jonathan Taylor type of workload. I want him with 95% of the carries. Kind of Monungai beating me.
Yeah.
Javier Jose, Monungai or Vidal. Cheers, regulars.
Yeah, this one's kind of a toss-up here because I know Vidal's been up and down, but because DeAndre Swift is back and because Vidal is used on all 3 downs,
Yeah.
I think it's Vidal. I have them really right next to each other, both as kind of flexes this week, but I'm going to go with Kamani Vidal. I feel better about his workload. There's still an unknown with Swift back what the workload is going to be for Monungai.
Yeah, end of the day, it's a starting running back against the backup. You go with the starting
That's
running
probably
back. Yep.
the best way to look at it.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.